let's get the fun, easy stuff out of the way.
Okay.
The pole man.
I'm sorry. I've watched videos and it's friggin' funnier every time.
So if you haven't seen it, there's a pole vaulter.
Yeah. And he was this close to like a medal.
Yeah,
But
you need to look it up if you haven't
his
seen
tallywhacker got in the way.
He like flies up over it, and then the way they turn, it's like
Bing.
So the jokes around it have been pretty awesome.
It's kind of awesome.
Yeah.
I mean,
but I'm like
I saw people say like, I didn't know they let pythons in the Olympics, and it's like his other pole brought him down.
Oh, we're going? We're rolling.
welcome to the world's okayest podcast.
AKA
Scissors Sisters. We do hair, so hence the scissoring.
I feel like people think we're very unfriendly. Is it our faces?
Books,
Movies.
hair,
Dudes.
songs,
Kids.
mom stuff.
This is what it's like to spend a day with us.
This is us.
All day.
We're just raw dogging this thing.
I had a warrant out for my arrest.
I can't. You just called me a meth addict.
Suck my anxiety out of my body. We're going.
Oh, what?
That little beep. If you're, I don't know how you're not used to it yet, but that little,
You know,
it means it's on. And the red light.
Okay, I have a story later about beeps and shit about me and Cole.
Okay.
We're going?
Yeah. Yes. We're going.
It is early again. 9 a.m. is for the birds.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The birds.
Episode 24.
The birds don't even want to be here.
We are earlier than
Why
the birds.
is this like in my face? Like more in my face.
I don't know.
Episode what? 24?
24.
Okay. I just now looked at your eyeball. It's. Oh, God.
Don't mind my rotting eyeball.
It makes my eyes water looking at it.
I'm certain though it's like an ulcer or something, because I woke up this morning and I was like, I wonder if there'll be gunk but there wasn't. It's not itchy. It just hurts. But it feels better.
It looks better, but it still looks
Like I got punched in the eyeball.
or like you're turning into something.
Like a vampire?
Maybe. Yeah.
A werewolf.
Yes.
Like
Something like that. Okay. Focus.
Focus. I don't have focus on a good day, but I especially don't at 9 a.m.
The book we would like to talk about is
No Exit. I got gunk in my
Was
throat.
it Taylor Adams?
I don't
Did
know.
I just make that up? Let me look. We don't have it on actual physical copy, do we?
No, I read it on Kindle.
I actually consumed that one with my ears, and it was
Not
good.
me. Let me just.
Yes,
let me
Taylor
just-
Adams.
Yeah.
It looks like this.
Yeah. Read this a while ago before it was a movie.
Is it
Show?
a Hulu movie?
Movie. Amazon?
Or one of those.
Don't know. It's a
not,
movie now,
Not
though.
Netflix. So
No.
read it and watch the movie.
There's a spider.
Okay.
And
It's not coming over here though. And are you sure it's a spider
No,
or is
but-
it could be just another bug? It's not crawling like a spider.
Okay. Y'all know
And it's
I
going
can't
that
do
way.
spiders.
Yeah, I know.
This may be a very ADHD episode for me. I don't know what's happening.
Okay,
today.
so
No exit.
it's a
No
thriller?
exit. Yeah.
It's a thriller.
Yes, a good thriller.
So there's a blizzard, a kidnapped child.
So a girl, and they're stuck in a rest stop in the blizzard.
Okay, so basically this girl is driving maybe to see her mom in the hospital. Like her mom is dying and she's like leaving college to go see her mom. She gets stuck in a blizzard at a rest stop and she's inside with like these 4 or 5 people. I don't remember how many. And one of the times she goes outside for whatever, she sees a girl locked up in a van. And so
in a
then
cage.
then she has to figure out, well, A, she has to help her.
Yeah.
And then
whose
B,
van it is, who's doing it.
Right.
It's all, and there's several people in this rest stop. Like,
And some are like obvious suspects.
Yeah.
And then some are not. And it doesn't necessarily.
it's not who you end
Yes.
up. Yeah.
It's pretty graphic. Like there was a couple scenes that like I'm remembering in the book it was a finger smashing, I think.
Yeah.
In the movie
I have
they
not
make
watched
it,
the movie.
I think a
need
nail
to.
gun. Like a
Ew.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was
But it was really good.
really
I
good.
loved the main girl in the book.
Me
Like
too.
she was kind of a BA.
Yep.
So yeah, if you like thrillers,
Mystery, horror,
kind of psychological suspense.
Yeah, and like I said,
it's like a whodunit a little bit.
bit.
Who's doing it?
Yep. I did the audio version and it was really good. Like it was like a movie because Allie, when did we read it? Like
It's been a long time ago.
at least 5 years, 6-ish ago.
Let me look
So
on
she would have been like,
Goodreads. It was 5 years ago.
okay, so she was around 14-ish. She got in on the audio in the car and then I couldn't finish it without her. So she always to this day is like, what's that book we listened to? And then we watched the movie and I'm like, no exit. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it was good. It was good.
I gave it 4 stars.
I gave it 4 stars too.
It was really good. I liked it.
I loved
So
it.
if you're looking for, we're trying to, going into the Burr months, just bringing up, doing
some spooky,
or I don't know, not
murdery.
like, we don't really read happy sappy
I don't
books.
want to read a happy book. Once in a while, we like Lucy's score. Once in a while,
but
hers are usually a little
I
lighter.
don't mind
than
happy, but I want like maybe like a mystery-ish mixed in with it. And I mean, I like Colleen Hoover too. I don't care what y'all say.
I don't either.
I love her.
I love Colleen Hoover too.
And we have book club tonight, so
We
we need
do.
to figure out when we're going to see It Ends With Us.
I know.
We need to make that
Comes
plan.
out this week.
The 9th, I think.
I think it's this Friday.
I think so too.
Yeah. Yeah, so we got to make a plan because I want to see that.
Me too. And me and Allie are going to see Twisters tomorrow night.
I saw Twisters last week.
Everyone that's watched
Love
it,
it.
I've not heard one bad
I've
thing.
only heard one bad review, and I'll tell you later, but it's a man on Facebook.
Oh, geez.
The man
the Taylor Swift hater,
yeah, he hates all the
Whatever.
things. Why
What?
do you leave your house? You hate everything.
yeah,
Sit
just
home.
Go sit at
Shut
church because that's what you like. You no.
I'm not in
no.
a good mood this
Me
morning.
either.
I may rage
What did
about
he
things.
say?
It was like, I don't know.
Find it. Read it. I want to know.
Find it.
We'll go to his house today.
I know.
Not really. Nobody arrest us.
Let me see if I can find it. I don't know because he posts 84,000 times a gosh
Was
darn
it something
day.
he actually said or something he shared?
No,
Like,
it was something he said.
oh, he made it up all on his own. Then.
Yeah, just that like basically it
Did it
was
have
like a
cuss words?
letdown. No, it was just
Oh,
bad.
Okay,
it was just
that's
stupid.
funny because that is the only bad review I've seen. He's got like little man syndrome.
He's got something wrong with him for show.
All right, I could rage about men like that all day.
I can't get there because it's
'Cause he
muddled
posts so
with
many.
Olympic posts.
I was gonna say,
But just know he thought it was the special effects were a dumb and like it just was
okay.
a letdown and like
Okay.
that's why you don't remake the classics and
Yeah.
Oh wait, here I found it.
Okay,
I've never
Interesting.
okay, wait, this is a different one I didn't see and
Oh,
he
he's got
might possibly
multiple.
have deleted the other one. I've never walked out of a movie, but this was close with all the poop symbols.
Gosh. What a baby.
Just felt like a lazy story, lousy acting packaged around several unrealistic tornado sequences. Guess some people liked it. I thought it was comically not good. A 2-hour slog.
Shut
up.
There was a cow flying in the first one.
It was good.
But it's the unrealistic tornadoes for you.
Yeah. What about Glenn
can't.
Powell, though?
Well, I'm telling you, he has little man syndrome, so he can't look at someone like Glenn Powell
thought it
without
was
being
good.
mad.
I loved the storyline. It was a good story. I love that girl in it. She was awesome. I can't wait for
I
you
love
to
that
see
girl
it.
too. She's the Where the Crawdads Sing girl.
Yes.
I like her.
I love her too. She was good in this. She's kind of like a smart ass, and like Glenn Powell's trying to get all up on it.
Well,
and
yeah,
she's
of
like,
course.
"You're dumb."
Yeah.
But then, of course,
really
he's
she's
not so
like-
dumb.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, but I liked it
liked
because the story was kind of flopped from the original. Like she starts out on the like high tech, fancy, whatever team, then she swaps to the Glenn Powell team. There's so many things, like just little Easter eggs.
I love that.
From the first
Yeah,
one that
that's
I was
what I've
like,
heard.
yeah.
I don't want you to tell me,
okay.
but I'm curious, like how they were gonna, because this one it's set in now time, right?
Yeah.
Where the old one, it was also set in now time, but it was
In
older.
the 90s.
So like they were getting Dorothy to fly up and like getting all the information on tornadoes, and like I wondered how they would do this one, like if it was kind of set the same
It is
because like we
similar.
have all that information already, or
Do you want me to tell you?
No, I don't.
Oh,
I'm just
okay.
saying,
It's similar.
I mean,
but
I knew
like
it was similar,
but like a more modern.
okay, that's what I want. Like that's what I wondered, how
whatever.
they were gonna like kind of make it modern.
Yeah, it is. Dorothy's in it, by the
I
way.
knew she would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay, well, speaking of
Dorothy?
D-bag men and the Olympics, let's get
Olympic
that out
shit
of the
show
way.
continues. There's several Olympic topics we
The
got to hit.
Olympics have been insufferable, and it's not
The Olympics.
the Olympics.
No, it's everyone
the human
else.
beings
I agree.
around it. Okay, so let's get the fun, easy stuff out of the way.
Okay.
The pole man.
I'm sorry. I've watched videos and it's friggin' funnier every time.
So if you haven't seen it, there's a pole vaulter.
Yeah, and he was this close to like a medal,
Yeah,
but
you need to
his-
look it up if you haven't
his
seen
tallywhacker got in the way.
He like flies up over it, and then the way they turn, it's like
Bing.
So the jokes around it have been pretty awesome.
It's kind of awesome.
Yeah.
I mean,
But I'm
like I saw people say like, I didn't know they let pythons in the Olympics, and it's like his other pole brought him down, and
yeah. But realistically, like this is not your first pole vault, sir.
tuck that crap, tape it.
Yeah, to do something, make it smaller.
Wear a
some compression-y shorts.
Can we just talk about how people bitch about girls and their volleyball shorts? Dude, those singlets, wrestling, pole, they don't leave shit to the imagination.
No. I
Like,
saw one.
I
they
don't
were-
care
they-
either
me
way,
either.
but
they
I'm
were
like,
really
good Lord.
griping because someone still shot the synchronized swimmer when she was
Like,
out of the water and her legs were like,
yeah.
and someone was like, you can see all of her labia. But it was like, the suit looks smaller than it is. The rest is skin colored, and you really
Right.
can't tell. But like,
I mean,
I'm
I feel
like,
that way about gymnasts too. Sometimes
Well,
I'm
I'm
like, how
like-
does all their stuff fit in a strap this
but
wide?
they were
down there?
griping.
What are they
that
griping about?
that it showed.
Well,
like,
she's a swimmer.
I know, and
What do
I'm
you
like,
want him to wear? A
I know.
wetsuit?
and I guess some of
Stop
it is
looking.
some of it is judged on like what muscles are being used. Like they can tell like what
okay,
muscles are being
okay.
used, and so they're like, yes, this is a blah blah blah.
Maybe
whatever,
that's
whatever.
why they wear like gymnasts too, like little skimpy. I mean, I don't care
I
what
don't
they wear.
either,
And I'm
but I'm
like,
just-
if that's what you're focusing on, maybe don't watch the Olympics.
I know, and I'm like, they're
weirdos.
in the pool,
Yeah.
and if they didn't come up out of the water and do anything, like it would be boring.
Yeah,
it would
wouldn't
not be an event worth
synchronized
watching. Yeah,
swimming.
they'd just be head bobbing around.
It'd be
like
swimming underway. They'd be playing mermaids here. I don't know. I don't guess I pay that much attention to that stuff.
I
I'm
don't
like,
pause my screen
to be like, a labia.
I don't pause my
What? You guys
screen
are
to be
freaks.
like, oh my God, look at all of that. I'm like,
my
just
God,
why are you
Becky.
why
at
are you
her.
pausing that there?
I don't know, but if there was like
Oh
a girl on the
my
beach in a thong, all the
God.
guys would be salivating over it. And
It's so annoying.
It really
I
is.
hate these people. I really do.
hate.
Since
double
I'm
hate.
ramping up my rage,
Pause though. Wait, what are we raging about?
well, we're still on the Olympics.
Can we
so-
talk about the turkey guy?
Yes, we got to talk about him too. The jokes around him as well.
It's
like,
really funny. I
they're
mean,
the shooter, which I didn't even
Yeah.
know. Is it like a new event or something? Like,
maybe.
I mean,
I'm not
don't-
sure. I'm not an Olympic
I still haven't
guru.
watched.
I haven't either.
I've
I
just got to
watched
see-
the
yeah.
snippets.
He's literally got
You
no
know-
fancy stuff, and he's in jeans and a t-shirt.
Yeah, and he's like-
he's like a literal hitman.
Yeah, he's definitely seen some shit in his life.
Yeah, like he is related to Liam Neeson.
Yeah,
for sure.
for sure. I mean, he
Those-
looks
those were
kind of
pretty-
cool.
Yeah,
like,
it was hilarious.
I know.
The jokes on that
I
one
know
have
they're
been
funny.
great too.
Him and the
What was the
Paul
one
Walter
where it
guy.
said his wife sent him out for groceries and he stopped at the Olympics on the way or
Yeah.
something? Like,
Yeah.
oh my God.
meant to rob the gas station. Instead, robbed
Yeah.
the Olympic gold medal.
Yes. Oh my God.
It's
and
funny.
and then like when he's like, taking a picture with his medal, he's just like,
Do.
Whatever.
Like, yeah. Did
I got
my-
more shit to do
Yeah.
after this. So
Gotta go.
am I done?
Yeah, I've got a hit on several people.
Yes.
I gotta
Oh
go
my God,
finish
yeah.
my jobs.
Love that guy.
Yeah, I love that guy too. So yeah, pole vaulter wiener, turkey guy. On to the heavy stuff.
I got notes.
Oh God.
Just in case. Okay, so it's the boxers, the
Yeah,
women.
and I mean we're a little behind. This has been like the way
Yes,
we're
well, yeah.
It's so
yeah, if we could have done this last week, about
That's what I said.
midweek.
Can
Yeah, I
shit
know.
happen on a Sunday
real.
so we can talk about it on Monday?
So, Amain Khalif, I'm sure I'm butchering that name. And there's another Taiwanese boxer with the same condition. It's a condition.
Yeah.
I guess if you want to have the conversation of women with this condition cannot be in the Olympics, like that's a whole other
That's
conversation.
what I have said the whole time. I'm not mad about people having the conversation.
Or if you want to like have them redo the boxes that need to be checked to be in the
Yes.
Olympics, then
Fine.
that's another conversation too.
My issue is they're calling her like a trans person. They're calling her a he, and she is not a he.
Right.
She is a she.
But some people's argument is she has an XY chromosome. She is a man.
And I understand that from age. I mean, this is it's a sticky issue. I'm not going to lie. Like I told you I heard a couple doctors talk on it too.
Which actually, there's multiple conditions out there that
Yes.
can cause a female to have higher testosterone
yes,
and an XY
that no
chromosome.
one has confirmed what she actually has.
Right. So-
Only that she has
some sort
female
of condition.
anatomy present on the outside.
Yeah.
And she tested high at an event for testosterone.
But okay, so going off of that, the people that tested her and banned her and the Taiwanese boxer, they have been discredited. They are no longer allowed to like be part of the like Olympic committee thing. Like They've literally been discredited for
The people who tested them?
yes. The IOC has banned the IBA, and the IBA is the one that's like they didn't pass a screening.
Yeah,
but
I read an article. The Olympics didn't do any DNA testing.
I don't know.
And like, so everyone's like, she's got XY chromosomes. And I'm like, but the Olympics came out and said, we don't do DNA testing.
That reminds me, I sent you this, but, oh shit. Did I not save it?
You know what? This will send me down a hole that I'll go down in a second.
Okay, let me get to where I sent it to you.
But she was born a female, raised as a female, and boxed as a female her whole life.
There was a woman in, was it the 80s? I'll look. But there was a woman that had no idea she had that condition until she got to one of these, like she'd been, maybe it was boxing. I'm not really sure. It was some sort of event.
Yeah.
But she had no idea she had that condition until she does this certain testing. And then they're like, you can't be here. And she's like, are you serious? Like, I didn't even know I had that.
Which I'm not going to knock. Like, if there are like standard procedures and testing for events and you don't qualify, I mean, that's fine. I'm not on an Olympic board. I'm not a doctor. I don't know anything about that. But if there's been standards in place forever and you don't qualify, fine. That's not the issue at hand here.
Right.
So
in 1928, women who competed in the Olympic track and field events for the first time were automatically under suspicion for being too masculine.
Yeah, you sent me this article.
In 48, the organization, now known as World Athletics, established a rule requiring anyone who wanted to compete as a woman to submit a note from her doctor. In the 60s, officials of athletic organizations launched the first of many, some word I don't know, physical examinations. In the mid-60s, women competing at a track and field event were called into a room, not told what to expect, and were made to lay down on a couch and were subjected to a gynecology exam.
Yeah, sick. That's gross.
These tests put all women under suspicion. They do so much damage to women, to sport in general.
Yes, which I will be the first to say, and you can cancel me for it. I really don't care. It's my opinion. I don't think biological men should be in women's sports. I don't. I'm never going to. You're never going to change my mind. But that's not this. And that's gross. Like, to make sure you're a woman, we're going to spread your legs.
Yeah.
Gross.
It was the mid 1980s, and she was a Spanish hurdler.
Yeah, that's like
Maria Jose Martinez Patino, who was dismissed from the Spanish Olympic team in 85 for failing the chromosome sex test. The test revealed that, unbeknownst to her, she had an XY chromosome, and she had the androgen insensitivity syndrome, AIS.
Androgynous,
which is
whatever.
Her body couldn't respond to the circulating testosterone that her body naturally produced. Also, people are saying it doesn't matter if she's a woman, she has an XY chromosome, and it gives her an unfair advantage. I'm telling you, if you would just do some simple Googling instead of being outraged, they knew that. They knew she had that. They looked at her record because she's boxed as a woman her whole life.
Yeah.
This was not her first event or her second or third or fourth.
Also, when do genetic abnormalities like Michael Phelps? Like, I saw a TikTok of like Andre the Giant and wrestling, which I don't know how real that was, but he was like 8 foot tall. There's
Michael
dudes in
Phelps'
basketball.
Wingspan and lung capacity, like that's an unfair advantage, but he was born that way.
Yeah, but he's a man, so.
Right. Let me see what else I got here. Yeah, Michael Phelps. Yep.
Well,
her record, that's what I was saying though. she was evenly matched. Like she had
She's
9
lost to
losses.
women. Yeah.
Yes. And then one thing that really pisses me off that no one wants to get on there and share, the girl that she beat has came out and apologized.
Logan Paul apologized. He said he was spreading misinformation. Yeah.
Right.
But it's better than doubling down like some people have done.
Lots of people are doubling down. But
Yeah.
like, can you imagine, like, your daughter is pretty tall for her age. Congrats. Mind if we test her chromosomes before she can participate in gym class?
Drop your pants to make sure you got a labia down there.
Michael Phelps had wild arms that gave him an advantage. He's considered the greatest of all time. Men are allowed to be biologically gifted, and women are in turn called men.
Yes. I've watched so many videos, and I followed her on TikTok, that the rugby player.
Yes.
What's her name?
I don't know, but I love her.
Leona.
I don't know.
I love her too.
I know.
wanna
She's
be friends
hilarious.
with her. And she has said, like, I have been called a dude my whole life
Serena
and been
Williams.
overweight my whole life. And she's like, it's bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I'm not like small and petite and
Well,
blah,
and
blah, blah,
I'm
I'm
like,
called a man.
The
And I'm
one
like,
girl that
what
lost
the hell?
that was like, I've never been hit so hard in my life. You're at the Olympics.
You're a boxer.
Like,
Shut up.
she also like I don't know boxing.
I mean,
I've watched it, but
I don't
I've
know
watched.
boxing
I've seen
either.
a lot of people that are like, she didn't block anything. Like,
And her like helmet wouldn't stay on.
Yeah.
And
I don't I'm not.
know.
This is not up for discussion for me, to be quite
I
honest.
mean, I'm fine for a discussion about it.
on yes, but
I would
calling
say-
her trans or calling her a man or saying
Yeah.
she shouldn't be there, when the people that say who can be here and who can't said she checked all the boxes, she can be here, and she doesn't have an overwhelming advantage, and she was in the Tokyo Olympics, lost. No one batted an eye because
she lost.
She lost.
Right. Also, if I see one more person from the U.S. of A. be like, our country's going to hell in a I'm like, she is not from our country. Our country has zero to do with this. Are you guys okay? Do you
I don't know.
how the Olympics work?
No, but also you want to know what rages me out? Which-
Everything right
but
now?
I have not seen, that's not true. I've seen about 5 people that feel the way I do, that are like, a woman boxer getting called a man when she's not a man is getting more hate than the child rapist in the Olympics.
I know. And I still have not seen anybody really bat an eye. Like, I know he got booed. I know he like lost, but I have not seen an uproar about him. It's been overshadowed
No.
by this bullshit
No,
and
if I
the
get
opening
on-
ceremonies. And I'm like, we're all like, protect the children, protect. And then
Yeah.
what are we doing?
Keep men out of women's sports. How about we keep child
Rapists
predators
out
out
of
of
all sports.
Everything.
Yeah. How about we keep them in jail?
prison? God.
I know. I am confused.
Like,
I'm
let's
just as
place
confused
our
as you are.
rage in the correct spot.
Yeah.
Shall we?
Yes. After we talk, I'm not saying we're the first to talk about it because somebody will twist that, but I'm like, after we posted that clip, I did see several other big name like TikTok people being like, wait a minute, what are we doing here? But I have not seen. It just got
No. If
right
I get
under
on
the rug.
if I get on X for like 3 days straight, including today, it's like boxer, 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 boxer. Not it
I
should
don't have
be
X, so
child rapist, child rapist, child. Like, that's what it should be.
yeah.
Because she didn't do anything wrong. She's done what she's done her whole life. And you also cannot convince me that these women were born women.
Is there someone walking on the roof?
These women were born women, raised women, and then all of a sudden they find out they have an XY chromosome and a unfair advantage on women.
I
So they
know.
were like, let's join a female sport and dominate the
Yeah.
world and go to the Olympics. Bullshit.
Also, can you imagine what it's like to be her at this? I
No,
feel terrible
I
for
do
her.
too.
Like,
I'd sue the shit out of everyone that said that,
I would,
including Donald Trump.
like, I just can't imagine. And the rugby player girl too, like what it's like for everyone to be like, does he have a wiener or a vagina?
Yeah, arguing over about their genitalia and their
like that is the headlines
organs.
all over the world.
Yeah,
I'm just
her victory gets shoved aside because
I feel for her.
I do too.
Because it's like I'm not crying right now. I've got shit in my eyeball.
Good.
I just can't imagine feeling like that.
It's dumb. I can't either. It's terrible.
It is terrible. Like, we only care about women when it's women that
the way
look
we
like
want
a
them to look.
stereotypical woman.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I did see too. So the IOC is the one that banned the IBA. And the IOC has made it clear that it needs national boxing federations to reach a consensus around a new international federation. The IOC is threatening to remove boxing from the 2028 Olympics altogether if no changes are made. Basically, they're like, we're done with this shit.
Yeah,
you guys are
it's
crazy.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like, I hope you guys enjoyed the boxing this year because 2028, it's gone.
Yeah.
And I don't blame them. I'd be like,
either.
We'll just pull this event all together.
Listen, everything's been like that. I would be like, I'm not. It's
Yeah.
too much, guys.
Yeah.
Too much.
What else did we have? Oh, I know what we had. I know
What?
one thing.
What? Well, I've got several stories.
What are they? Because
No.
mine is Pearl.
Listen, I'll go down the Pearl rabbit hole.
All right.
First, we'll end with light things.
Okay, good.
If I could punch Pearl directly in her teeth and not be charged with assault, I would do
an
it.
assault charge would maybe be worth
I
it.
might spend a day in jail or two if I could just give her one to the.
Okay,
What's
so
the
if you
guy on Step Brothers where he's like, I don't know what it is about your face, but I just want to punch you right in the suck hole.
Yeah. If you don't know Pearl,
Everybody knows Pearl, but if you don't,
I didn't know who she was till you told me. She explained her in a nutshell because I don't allow myself to watch her.
I don't even know she is anti-feminist, which whatever. But she's not just that. She hates women, which is weird because she's a woman.
Did she
And
have a
she's-
baby?
No.
Okay.
She's literally doing all the things she says women shouldn't do, like go on podcasts and argue with men about dumb shit. She doesn't think women should vote. She is like, she thinks she will comment on, she commented on a video of somebody the other day, and it was a husband and a wife, and the wife was a little bit larger, and she was like, why do men stay with their wives when they get fat like this? She thinks you should stay like, I don't know, skinny, pretty. Women shouldn't vote. Women shouldn't speak, really. Unless you're Pearl. Then you can speak all you want.
The whole trans thing and women shouldn't vote and yada, yada, yada. I am going to start screening people that speak to me. And one of the questions that's like, I don't sway on if you answer incorrectly, or I'm going to pretend you're invisible.
Is it, how do you feel about Pearl?
No.
Oh.
It's Team Luke or Team Christopher.
Ew. Yeah.
Because if you are Team Christopher,
Listen,
you're gone.
you've got to say why this is relevant because we just went to Gilmore Girls.
No, I went on TikTok the other night.
I've seen numerous clips
I
of his.
hadn't. Apparently, Christopher from Gilmore Girls is a therapist.
And by therapist, he is Alpha Dom. That's what you mean.
On LinkedIn, he says, owner of Shining Lights LLC, bilingual licensed professional counselor supervisor. He says he's EMDR trained
say
and
his real
professional
name.
speaker. I don't know.
You've got it right there.
No,
on
I
his,
don't.
Oh.
David Sutcliffe.
Yes. Okay. You're confusing
Then
me.
right below that, it says, he said, for the record, I am not a licensed therapist. I am a core energetics practitioner. Core is a somatic psychotherapy, which uses many of the blah and blah.
Yeah,
He's
I
not
don't
a
need
therapist.
No. But
I run across a video of his, and he's got Pearl on there.
he has a podcast.
Yes, his therapy podcast, because it was like Pearl goes to therapy is what it said. And I was like, oh my God, that's Christopher. I was like, he looks like shit. Like I hate him. Like I hate him as Christopher, but I'm like, I'm going to watch this.
Too. Yeah.
Pearl says something about women shouldn't vote. And I thought at first he says like he disagreed, but then he says, basically, I agree. If women are happy with their husbands, they shouldn't be watching politics and like voting. And I was like, I'm sorry, what? No wonder Lorelai picked Luke. You're a douchebag.
Yeah, you're a total D-bag.
So fell down this whole rabbit hole, and like that's apparently his thing. Like he is alpha dom. Yeah, he's like man version of Pearl.
Yes.
Ew.
And I'm like, okay. And Pearl, they call her like a pick-me.
Yeah, pick me, Pearl.
Except nobody picks her. And I'll just say it. It's because she's ugly.
It's because of the stuff that comes out of her mouth. No, it's not,
because men, you need to look at the comments from men. Men are like, yes, Pearl, we need more pearls, blah, blah, blah. We don't want you, but, none of the people commenting want her. And it's because, look at her.
Well.
And she likes, everyone's like, people are like,
in my
nobody
opinion,
picks Pearl because, no,
the stuff
she's
that
ugly.
falls out of her mouth makes her uglier to me.
Same. And maybe that's why I feel
but
so
apparently
whatever.
It should make her more attractive to men, but yet still nobody
wants her. She's not married. She has no children.
But she speaks like she acts like she gives advice on
relationships.
Like she judges married people and all the no.
But literally no one wants you. Because you're an idiot. Men don't really want that either. They're liars.
So yeah, anti-Christopher now, anti-Pearl.
I've been anti-Pearl, and I hate Pearl.
I have always hated Christopher.
I haven't always hated. I don't hate Christopher in season 1.
Oh, I do.
I don't.
Dude, he left.
I know. I didn't hate him in season 1. I've never liked him. I'm always Team Luke.
No.
For a minute, I was Team Max.
Oh,
shut
Max
up.
Medina. Every time Max comes on the screen, I'm like, Max Medina.
I love Max. How do you not like Max?
He's a D-bag.
How is he a D-bag? Lorelai is a D-bag to him. I love Lorelai, but she's an idiot.
His, I just can't, no. He's
also,
all right,
Luke is a D-bag. Fast forward to the April seasons. He's a D-bag.
He can't help it. The writers put that in there.
Neither can Max Medina.
I think Max Medina, that's just his character, his person. Like, he would just be that. Luke can't help it. Luke can't help they wrote him in a daughter. By the way, Tasha was watching Gilmore Girls the other day, and she was like, how did I just now notice that April Nardini's mom is the same
Jess's dad's
girlfriend
woman?
And I was like, yeah, how did
they
you
do that
just
shit
now?
a lot.
I know.
The girl from
like, no one will notice.
I know they do that a lot. The one episode 1 where they're still at Stars Hollow High and they're painting their nails in class, and the girl's like, it's the assignment. That girl is the same girl who plays Tristan's girlfriend in season Tristan.
I bet.
I'm sorry.
Back in the day, before they knew these would stream everywhere someday, they would probably
have a cult they're like, it's fine.
Yeah, it would be so long of a gap.
Nobody
they would be
will
like,
notice.
Who's
going to watch this all over
They're
again?
not going to know. Nobody's going to know. And then we blow through it in 3 days, and I'm like, hey, that was just her.
Yeah. I mean, Kirk was different.
Yes.
He was not Kirk at the beginning of the show.
It was Kurt or something.
It was James, I think, in the first episode, and then it was Kirk, and then he was permanent, and nobody knew him, and then now everybody knows him, and he's grown up. I don't care. I still love it.
I know. Me too.
I was gonna say when you said Tristan, I'm not Team Dean, but I will say the dance episode where he's like, "'Cause I'll kill you, you idiot."
Yeah.
Favorite.
Yeah.
Hit me in the feels.
Because I love you, you idiot.
Not that one.
Yeah,
but
I know.
I like
But
that episode too.
if I like, a application to speak to me is Team Luke or Team Christopher, there's no changing
We're
my
not
mind
friends.
on that. However, I can speak to you and have a discussion if you're not Team Jess. You can be Team Logan, but you cannot be Team Dean.
No, I'm not Team Dean. I am Team, like, if Jess wasn't alive, I would be Team Logan.
Only if Jess.
Actually, I really liked Logan. In the end, I wish she would have been with Jess the whole time. Which I am on a Gilmore Girls fan page, and I'm not sure I'm watching the same show as all these people.
Yeah,
or why they're watching it because they hate the show. But anyways, I don't know where I was going with that.
Team Jess.
Oh, there are a bunch of people who are like, Jess was the worst boyfriend, and I'm like, Are we watching the same show?
No.
I am confused.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't mind Logan. I never did mind Logan. In fact, I thought they just had different kind of chemistry than Rory and Jess.
Guess if Jess had never existed, I guess Logan would be fine. But
I like Logan.
Since Jess is alive, I want Logan to disappear forever.
Yeah. I mean, I'll always be Team Jess too. But I'm partial to Logan also. If you took out Jess and I was left with
just not Team
Dean. Dean.
When he starts crying and bitching at her over everything, I'm like, here we go.
Yeah, and then he treats Lindsay like dirt. And sleeps with
cheater,
Rory.
pumpkin eater.
Not that Rory's not partly involved.
Correct.
Like, fucking Dean.
So anyways,
I don't know. That was weird.
That's because Christopher and Pearl. I
hate Pearl.
Like,
I hate Pearl.
God.
I don't hate many people, but I hate Pearl. Just somebody put it out there. Please, someone show her this clip. You know what I would love?
I bet she doesn't care.
She doesn't. But she is like a podcast whore. She goes on them all and she yaks about her dumbass, idiotic ideas. About how women should basically be kept in the basement and brought out for, I don't know.
I really wish someone would scoop her up and do that.
So I wish somebody pick her already so she'll shut up. Tell her to stop doing podcasts. She's got to listen to you because, women need to be spoke to or speak when spoken to, according to Pearl.
Yeah.
Yeah, so pick her, marry her.
Yeah, shut her
Give
up.
her a child she can stay home with and, be barefoot in the kitchen
Give
with.
her lots of them.
That's what she wants.
She won't have time to do a podcast if she's got all those.
Someone tell her just stop doing podcasts.
Please. What else? Because that was about... No, I had some...
shit.
I had some funny dumb stuff.
Me too. So you just go.
It's really random.
Mine is random too, and I saw it this morning.
I know you've probably seen the octopuses throw stuff and punch other fish.
I watched the octopus be like to the fish and was like, "Oh my god!"
Apparently, it's mostly female ones.
Oh, that tracks.
Female octopuses throw things at their male harassers. Like literally, it's on video all over the place. Like they'll pick up a seashell and be like, "Poof."
Oh, I want to be an octopus,
right? And I'm like, it truly is universal.
It is.
Like it even through
the animal kingdom.
Yeah, they're chucking shit at men that are annoying.
Yeah,
I'm gonna start doing that.
or just walking by Ramsey and being like,
Be like,
"Get out of my space."
yes. And so I was like, okay, that's interesting.
That is weird.
Fun fact.
Yeah, I have seen the octopuses punch.
I have too.
Octopi.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's
Is it
octopuses.
octopuses?
I read it. I mean, I get...
Oh, what's octopi? One is an octopi, an octopus. Octopi is many. No.
Octopi or...
Moose? Meese? Mice?
How do you make octopus plural? The answer is not so simple. Center of debate for longer than you may realize. Good Lord.
Can we talk about what a pile of garbage the English language is and who did it and why?
Yeah.
Because none of it makes any sense.
All right. Octopi. Blah, blah, blah.
What is it?
I'm still
When
talking
do
about
you
its
use-
Latin origin.
When do you use octopi versus octopus?
Oh, there's also octopodes.
I can't. Is that like a posse of octopi?
I don't know. I still can't figure out what octopi is.
Here, Google, when do you use octopi? Oh, they're both acceptable plurals for octopus.
No, I want one. Then I'm using octopi because
Octopuses. It's gross. I know. I hate the P word too. I can say it when I say octopus, but I'm not a fan
to
of.
stop saying it.
Okay. Was that your only one?
Pretty
okay.
much.
Well, one I was gonna say when the beep happened, I didn't hear the beep that time.
I knew that's where this was going.
And Cole and I were having a discussion on the way to Kentucky because, and you do it too,
seatbelt.
the seatbelt dinger. I don't hear it.
Neither does Ramsey.
I don't. Now we need to have that discussion.
Yes, we do.
It drives Cole insane. Like we're in the car 4 seconds and Cole is you and he's like, put your seatbelt on, which I should be putting my seatbelt on. But before we're even like.
But he's telling you not to save your life. He's telling you because
he
the
can't
ding
stand
is
the
annoying.
noise. I don't even hear the ding.
Oh my God. Neither does Ramsey.
And so we were like talking about things and I'm like, I have the ability, I tune noises out. So I don't understand how people hear background noise. He like
Bionic hearing.
yes.
Yeah.
And so I Google and I'm like, I'm pretty sure you have like auditory processing disorder.
I know I do. We will be
You
like
don't hear background noises either?
not like no
Like
the
me?
the dinging of the seatbelt. He'll drive a kabillion miles.
I do
with
too.
It
My
dinging,
Jeep dings and,
like,
I don't hear it ever.
buckle up.
Never do I hear it.
And then there are sometimes, like the other day at my house, yesterday with the drain, I heard something and was like,
Oh yeah, I had to like go put my face in your garbage disposal, and was like, "Oh yeah,
and
I
I'm
hear
just
that."
walking around and I hear it, and
That's
I'm like,
cold.
What is that noise?
I don't know stuff like that.
I can be asleep at night, and if one of my smoke alarms in my house, the battery
Like,
starts to die, and it does the chirp, I'm like,
I don't hear
and I
that
have
at all.
to get up and get it because it will go off once every like 4 minutes, and I'll go insane.
I never hear that stuff. I think that's why I can't listen to books on tape or
'Cause it's
audiobooks.
like
it just
doesn't
drones.
go
yeah.
in. Yeah.
And we were talking about how
Did you pass your hearing screening when you were a baby?
yeah, I can hear just fine
I
when
don't
I'm
think
focused.
You can.
But I tune out. Actually, I Googled. It is normal. Ramsey and I are normal. It is normal to tune out those background noises and focus on what you're listening to.
disagree
Google
with
it.
that. I
and people
will.
who can't have auditory processing disorder.
That's some bullshit.
It's not bullshit. It's just science. Science. Anyways, that
I'm
was
gonna be doing some research.
you need
on
to
that.
research. We'll touch on that again.
So you and Ramsey and me and Cole.
Yeah, me and Ramsey are mostly the same human.
And then we're at dinner the other night and they bring out birthday nachos because it was Cole's birthday. And there's a huge glob of whipped cream on top.
Me and Ramsey are both like,
Yeah,
dip it
me
in
and
the
Cole
whip.
are keep like dip it. Like nobody's even really noticing, but Ramsey's at the other end of the table, so he's like, "Give me one." Put a bunch of whipped cream on it.
Yeah.
I'm like, sick, and I'm like, I hate whipped cream, and Cole's like, so do I. We're like,
And me and Ram, I could
Yeah.
eat whipped cream on fucking dirt and I'd be fine. I would put whipped cream on anything.
no. I would anytime there's an option of whipped cream or not whipped cream.
I know.
I want the not.
I
whipped
eat
cream.
your whipped cream,
Yes.
and I eat Cole's whipped cream. I
Sick.
could literally
Pumpkin
like
pie?
I am
No.
the whipped cream can in the mouth.
I can't even stand when the game came out, the pie in the face.
Pie in the face. Oh, I love it.
I didn't even want to do that because
Yeah,
it
I love whipped
disgusts
cream.
me.
Weird. Love whipped cream on anything.
No.
I put it on yogurt. I have flavored whipped cream at home.
Ew.
Y'all are weird.
No.
Yeah, so I don't know how we got here, but I told you there was a bug.
Is it a spider? Not a spider.
Yeah, I even said at dinner, I'm like, how are we not married and you two are
And
not
I'm
married?
telling you, if that were the case,
Ramsey and I would live in a box.
yeah,
because
the
we'd
house would
forget to
fall
pay all
down
the
around
bills.
you.
We'd forget to like buy all the shit we need.
And
we
I'm
could never,
convinced me and Cole would rule the world because
or
we
you would
have
kill each other because you.
our list would conflict.
Yeah,
Be like, no, my list is
Yeah.
superior.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah. It's
Definitely.
just funny.
Yeah.
It's just funny. We like literally married each other
We
in the
did.
male form.
Except you want to kill Cole and I want to kill Ramsey, but I
we don't
ever
wanna
wanna
kill each other.
I'm convinced it's because you're never grabbing my boobs or butt. If you did that, I would not want to be your friend anymore.
I don't want to.
It would annoy
We are
me.
the best friends that I've seen the TikToks that are like, oh, you guys have been best friends for 1,000,000 years. And they're like, but you don't hug. And they're like, fuck no, we
Ew,
don't
no.
hug. We don't touch at all.
Have we ever hugged?
I feel like I probably like baby hugged you like in some of your like first coming home moments from California when you were like, or when Allie was gone and you were crying. I might have like done a backpack. Backpack. Fuck. It's 9, okay? It's 9.
It's 10.
Shit.
Something hurts. You're the broom poking.
I am the
meme
broom
for
mom.
sure.
Listen, and it's
So
such
am I.
bullshit because I am a crier.
Yeah,
I am a mad crier. I'm a sad crier. I'm a
No,
like,
not- yeah.
I am a crier. I cry at movies. I cry at fucking commercials.
Mm-hmm.
But listen, if you cry in front of me, no, walk away. Cry elsewhere because I can't
You're gonna
comfort you.
awkward laugh.
I can only comfort my children when they're crying. Other than that, I am awkward. I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
There are times you've cried and I'm like, I'm sorry.
I'm
I
sorry
don't
that
know.
happened.
I have to go home now. I hope you're okay.
This is awkward. Oh my gosh.
How much time do we have? Because I have one more that is important.
I bet we've got like 15
Okay,
minutes.
okay. I've actually got 2 more on my list.
What is it?
But one of them I don't care that much about. Okay. You and I have no lip filler.
Correct.
We've always been on the fence about lip filler. Yeah?
Is this about Chrissy Teigen and Pillowface?
Pause. Yes. But it's not
Okay.
just Chrissy Teigen.
Yeah, Madonna.
It's all of them.
All of them. Okay, I'm following.
New
Yes.
information has come out that lip filler never dissolves or metabolizes in your face.
Filler in general.
Yes.
Any filler,
filler.
you get anywhere does not
It
dissolve.
does not dissolve.
Right.
It just fucking migrates.
Which is why Madonna is like,
And Chrissy Teigen. Yes.
Yeah,
so all
they call
these
it
girls
Pillowface.
who get lip filler and then they're like, oh, it's been 6 months and it did. No, it didn't. And I watched a TikTok of a
moved up
doctor
here.
who did an MRI of a girl's face. There's fucking filler all in her face. It gives me so much anxiety. And she keeps getting lip injections though. But then it migrates. And so she just has fucking filler all over.
Did you know there's dissolvent?
Yes, but that doctor said, I'm pretty sure it does not work the way you think it works, and it does not dissolve all the filler.
Oh, okay.
And that's why all these people have, pillow face. Because it stays, it does not, your body doesn't metabolize it.
I saw
The
one the other
MRI,
day.
it
that
was up here.
Oh my
It was over
God.
here by her ears. It's all right here.
Freaks
no.
me out.
I've never been more glad I've never pulled the trigger on lip fillers as I am today.
I'm gonna question Kendra about that.
Yeah, you need to watch that doctor's video. I mean, he showed her MRI and was like, this, and all this is filler. This is filler all in her face.
That's what.
Also, it keeps expanding because the water in your body makes it continue to like bloop, bloop, bloop.
Oh my gosh.
Hence pillow face.
Yes.
No.
I watched, it was I think she was an esthetician or she was something big. She used to be at a medical spa and it was like a get ready with me, but she was also talking about all this, but
All
she
her
was
skin stuff.
She showed a picture of Chrissy Teigen and Madonna and was saying it was pillow face, and she was saying that the filler moves, like it just travels away from, like if you get it in your lips, it like moves somewhere else. And
Yeah.
so she was like, she was like, I want to know, like, is filler, like, is it a dying thing? And you're like, wherever you're doing these kind of things, like, have you got more filler? Have you got less people wanting filler? Like, are you putting dissolvent in there now before you do more filler for people? So yeah, I'm curious because I kind of did, like, as soon as these braces come off, I'm like,
I have almost pulled the trigger several times because...
And I know they have a lip flip, which is a safer alternative because it's just Botox. But, like, it's super duper subtle. Like, almost, like, not worth it.
Yeah.
And it goes away faster than, like, Botox in your forehead.
Speaking
because
of, Kendra, I need Botox.
You need to just text her.
Maybe I should watch this. Oh. Are we
Ryan?
talking about Ryan?
Ryan, are you watching? Are you listening
Ryan, are you
while
there?
you mow?
Yeah.
She was like, oh my gosh, when you guys first started, Ryan watched and was like, those girls are stupid.
So stupid.
And I was like, what
Yeah.
a butthole. And
What a
then she was
wiener.
like, but he mows and he keeps listening. I'm like,
Wear his mower music, but mower podcast.
sorry that happened.
Yeah. There's a lot of people like that.
Maybe
They're
he's like
fans.
trying to tune out the mower. So he's like, let me put this garbage
Yeah,
on.
let me just put this trash in my ear while I mow.
It made me laugh.
Speaking of people watching, this was my ending thing.
Oh.
We love when people comment, but for the love of God, make it apparent whether you're for us or against us, so we don't act like bitches to you.
Listen, I know there's a character count on TikTok, but
Start your sentence with "I agree" or "I hate you." One or
Yes,
the other.
something.
Because I can't tell. I can't
can't
if
either.
you're talking like at us and calling us dumb, or you're calling everyone else dumb and you're agreeing with us.
and maybe that
Make it
means we are
apparent.
dumb, that we can't figure it out.
Maybe
But-
we shouldn't have a TikTok
Maybe
or a
not.
podcast
Maybe
because
not.
we're dumb.
But really, when we're on here bitching about something, and half the comments are people arguing with us, and half the people are them agreeing with us, and then this one comment comes on that's like, oh my gosh.
People with logic.
Oh my gosh, what?
We have logic.
Oh my gosh,
They have,
we're right. Oh my gosh, we're wrong. Like,
yeah.
come on now.
Yeah.
What is the character count? It's like
I don't
40.
know.
You can put more than
You
oh my
can
gosh.
put-
You can put multiple.
Yeah,
like,
that's what
come
I
on.
said.
Quit
Put-
being lazy.
Put agree or disagree. Agree,
Because-
disagree.
Because we are in the time of lazy asses. That's why.
Headline readers.
Yes.
You don't read the articles. You only read the headlines. You only watch
This-
our mini clip. You don't
this-
watch the pod.
This is how fake news and misinformation
news.
and shit gets started, because
know.
the media is out there making these headlines for clickbait, that they're doing their job, but like, you're supposed to click on it and read the whole
Read the
damn
whole
article.
Not just the headline.
that says Algerian
Male boxer.
Algerian XY chromosome boxer, and so you're like, oh my
Or
god, a
France
male hit a woman?
apologizes for Last Supper.
Yeah. Oh, so they did admit it.
No, they didn't.
Read
Read the
fucking
fucking
article.
Yeah.
Yes.
Also make your comments where
Yeah.
I am aware of whether you
It's pretty simple, really.
like us or
Stop
dislike
being
us.
lazy. Stop it.
being stop being. Yeah, I don't know, but it drives me nuts because there's been several times I've commented back thinking they're like whatever, and they're like, oh no, I'm agreeing with you, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
sorry I was mean to you, but I thought you were disagreeing with me. Not that I should be mean to people that disagree, but like
Well,
If you come on my post and disagree, like I'm going to comment back.
yeah.
So, but yeah.
My suggestion is to stop being lazy. Read the whole thing, type your whole freaking thought. Like, come on.
Yeah, I know.
It's not that hard.
I know. Whatever. I got a new Stanley though.
I saw that.
I'm ready for fall.
I know. It's almost here.
I know. Where'd you get those pants?
Speaking of, I'm
I
ready
know.
for all my Halloween shirts.
I wore
and-
this one. Listen, not to be annoying, but we can almost sell on TikTok. And
It's
I got
coming.
this shirt on TikTok shop.
It's coming.
Where did you get those pants?
Amazon.
Oh, I need you to send me the link.
Okay.
So our husbands can be like, you both have checkered pants.
No, you guys are so stupid. Oh, by the way, they got the nicknames Boinking Brothers this weekend. So if you see Cole Gann or Ramsey Stewart, please only refer to them from this point forward as Boinking Brother 1 and Boinking Brother 2. I don't care who's who.
I don't either. But yeah, they are.
And it's perfect because they unfortunately gave us the name Scissor Sisters a long time ago.
Have talked about it for 17 years.
Yeah. And so now, how did
I
they
forgot
get...
why we said that.
One of them said something about boinking, and I was like,
Boinking
Brothers. Yes. And Cole was immediately like, oh, shit.
Yeah, podcast coming soon.
Yeah.
Boinking Brothers.
So when he says, what'd you talk about today? Did you talk about me? Say, Crystal gave your first, middle, last name, your social, where you work, your address, and your phone number, and said,
Boinking
call him
Brothers.
Boinking Brother
Yeah.
1.
Let's make T-shirts.
Oh, we are. They're going to have a whole logo like ours.
Yeah, but Boinking Brothers.
Yes. Watch for their podcast.
Yep, it's coming.
Anyways, I
Anyways,
think that's all
I
I
don't
really
know.
had today.
Are we in an
Nothing
hour?
super exciting other
No.
than my hate of the human race. A lot of them
nothing
anyways.
new about that.
No, it's just getting worse,
Just an
really.
everyday occurrence.
Yep.
I know.
Every day I lose more hope.
I know. Okay, follow, subscribe.
please. If you made it this far, thanks.
Thanks.
And like, follow, and
Ramsey's-
subscribe. He's
it's-
about to hit
yeah.
the button.
Bye.
So bye.